Hello. Today I will be showing you how to attach the dunk tank onto the ball, take it off, and set up the dunk tank, and also how to tear down the dunk tank. So first of all, we are doing this inside because it's very cold outside. But normally, it'll be along this wall on the outside in the fenced-in part of the warehouse. This is how the dunk tank will be when you get to it. It will already have, what's this called?
The hitch?
It'll already have the hitch attached to it. So now if you're getting ready to take the dunk tank, you will then push it down, then you can wheel it. Now if you look over here at this pole, there's 3 different balls. You'll need to make sure that it has ball number 2. Most of the time, it'll be, if you're not using the cargo van, if you're using the Ram or any of the trucks, it might be on the bigger ball for the trailer, so you're going to make sure you want to swap that, which is just take this pin out right here, you can take this out, and you can swap it. So normally, it will already be on the bigger ball for the trailer. You swap it to the second smallest, I'm pretty sure they all say ball 2 on them. Then you put the pin back in, very important part. Make sure it's a little rusty, it gets used. Everything's attached right. This is very good. This is something you want to be cautious and make sure you are doing correctly. Boop. God, it's a little rusty. It's on there good. Next, what you're going to do is take the pin out, attach it onto the ball. Make sure, put the pin back. Very important part. That makes it so cannot unattach. Then you would take these chains and you would go opposite direction. If the chain is dragging on the ground, you want to twist the chain a little bit just to make sure it's taut. And that allows it so if worst thing came to worst, this came off the ball, that this would then fall onto the chains and the chains will still be attached to the vehicle. As we can see right here, this is how you get it. So if Brandon will show you over here, you have your brake lights on the dunk tank. That wire, so there's your brake lights. That's very important. You could get pulled over if you do not have those attached. So in this bin, 2 most important things you will need for the dunk tank. Each dunk tank, we have this orange one, which is the older one. We also have a newer one, which is blue. They each have a bin with the balls, obviously you use the dunk tank for. A hose in case you need to extend where you're going to dump the water out. And then they'll have various bungee cords, plus a stopper. This is the actual target that they throw on. I'll show you how to set that up when we get there. But you need the extension. All you do, simple, plug the extension in. And what I like to do, strap it around here so it doesn't drag. Where's the cargo van? And then, if you're using the cargo van, you just plug it right in. To the cargo van, the trucks, and the Ram will have it. There you can see it's all plugged in and is ready to go. You want to make sure that all the attachments to the dunk tank are all secured, chained down, and there you would be ready to drive away with the dunk tank. You can pause it. So now you have arrived at your destination. What's next? So essentially, same way as you set it up, you take it down. So you get there, you unplug. You can get rid of the extension. You're not going to need it until you're ready to pick up the dunk tank. You can put it, very important. You're at the location, right? Let's say we're at a church, we're at a school, who knows where we're at. You have the bin. You want to make sure everything is left in the bin so the customer should not have to, you give them the balls, they should not have to really mess with the bin. You want to ask the customer, either they can or where you can put it in a safe location where nothing will get messed with. All right? So, same way, you come over here. Again, it's going to be the same. Take the pin out. Boom. Put the pin back in. And you figure out Next, you'll go ask the customer where they would want the dunk tank. for example, we don't have much room, so the customer's going to want the dunk tank right here. So next, you slowly let it land. You can take this. Come here. Now this comes out. You'll see it has a pin back here, same as the ball. Undo the pin. You take this. Very important. You put the pin back in there and secure it. This will go with the bin where the customer desire for it to be out of the way of kids and anyone to touch. Now what I like to do is I'll just take this, just kind of wrap it away. There's not really a good place for it, sadly. And then what you do next is you come over to this side of the dunk tank, just kind of tip it over, get it right here. And then essentially, you just want to tip it up. Put your foot right here. Throw it down. It's not too heavy. You can move it around how you like. So the customer is going to want it right here with them throwing the balls this way. So next, you may ask, how do I set up the dunk tank? Well, first of all, you're going to start by undoing all these metal chains and any bungee cord you have over here. This is where everything you need to set up the actual dunk tank is right here. Now, the fun thing with the orange dunk tank, as you can see, this one's a little older. It's got a little wear and tear on it, right? So everything isn't as easy as it looks. When you are delivering in the cargo van or when you're delivering in the truck, one thing you will have is a very trusty mallet. We like to use these mallets to get this out. So, once you have used the mallet to take the target out, which what you will have to do with this one is bend it this way. It's going to feel like it shouldn't come, and then you're going to have to pull it forward apart from all the stuff, and then it'll have enough room to pop right out. It's going to be a lot easier with the blue dunk tank. So if this is your first time, you will most likely be using the blue dunk tank. Next, we have a whole bunch of fun pins. Same thing, you take all the pins out. Again, it's not very easy. So most likely you will be doing this with the blue dunk tank, which everything will be the same. It'll just be a lot easier for you. Put these pins in your pocket. Don't want to forget them. Next, this comes up. Fun. Right there, line the hole up. Take one of your trusty pins, put it through, lock it in place. Pins on, it's locked in place. Then you will use this. Yeah, this one's got a pin too. Yeah. Pin, same thing. This one's a little harder. If you're vertically challenged, sorry. You just have to find pins through the nice rusty hole, nice and buttery and smooth. This should be nice and easy, but it's not because we're using the old one. But like I said, if you're just setting up for the first time by yourself, and you will have training, you'll go out and do this with someone before you do this by yourself, but you'll be using the blue one that is not quite rusted. You might want to go from the other side if it's not working. It might not work. Who knows? Pause the fucking video. Once the pin's in, which you might have to get on the stairs of the dunk tank to figure out how to line up the hole, you know. Once that's in, then you will be able to set up, then you will be able to set up the target cloth area. So what you have to do with this, again, is the older one. You want to line it up. And these metal rings are your indication of which one will be on the outside. So right here, so when you slip in from the top, this is, and then same goes with the bottom. Yeah, line it up, slide that right in. Okay, very nice and easy process. Feed it through right there. You get it right here. What I like to do is feed it into both these parts right here. Sweet. I did it upside down. All right, the metal. All right, once you fix, because the metal rings actually go on the inside. Once you fix that, then you weave this through, metal end over there. Now follow me over here, Brandon. And this then goes in here, in between. There's no pin. In between this, because, I mean, we'll show you the mechanics. Oh, that pulls that forward. Once this seat right here, if you guys see this lever, is what locks the seat. Once that is undone, and that is pushed forward, the seat can fall. When this is not pushed forward, the seat cannot fall. So, if we look at it from the front, follow me. We look at it from the front, the person will sit up there. This will be unlocked. Once this moves forward, the person can fall. If it's not moving forward, they can't fall. They take the balls, they throw it at the target, it'll knock it, they'll fall. Now I'll show you, follow me, Brayden. It's a simple valve that holds the water. If you look at it and it's open, then the water is going to come out. If you look at it and it's closed, then the water will not come out. It takes about 20-30 minutes to fill this up. You'll let the customer know that. You'll also want to let the customer know that if they're able to drain it when they're done, so when you go to pick it up, you don't have to wait the 15 minutes for it to drain. And then you will tear it down how you set it up, which I can show you.